Back now, NBC News has learned that transgender swimmer Lia Thomas has quietly been mounting a legal challenge to rules that would keep Thomas out of the Olympics and other top-level competitions. A lawyer for Thomas says the challenge brought to the Court of Arbitration for Sport in Switzerland looks to overturn rules issued back in 2022 that prohibit trans women from competing in women's swimming events unless they transitioned before the age of 12. World Aquatics, the group that made the rule, did not respond to NBC's request for comment. And those rules were issued just a few months after Thomas made history in March of 2022, becoming the first openly transgender woman to win an NCAA swimming championship. Let's bring in now NBC's David Noriega for more on the story. And David, where does public opinion fall on this issue right now? Because most Americans at this point seem to support laws that protect transgender women from discrimination.
Right, Tom. So polling over the years has found some pretty complicated and at times contradictory opinions among Americans on various questions of trans rights. When asked in general terms, as you said, some 64% of Americans support laws protecting trans rights. But when asked in more specific terms about this question of trans athletes, 69% of Americans are of the opinion that trans athletes should only be allowed to participate in teams matching their assigned sex at birth. And by the way, that number has gone up in the years since Lia Thomas has become sort of a flashpoint for this particular debate. Now, what trans rights advocates would say is that in spite of the polling, these two issues aren't so easily separated because the debate around trans athletes and their participation in sports comes in the context of a pretty widespread campaign of anti-trans legislation. In Texas, for example, which is Lia Thomas's home state, Texas is one of 22 states in the United States that has passed laws restricting trans athletes' abilities to participate in sports. What trans rights advocates say is that particularly in the youth sports context, where sports are important for things like community and belonging and mental and physical health, this is excluding kids from participating in things that would be good for them and is part of this larger campaign that they say is designed to make their life difficult, if not impossible. Tom?
So this legal challenge actually started, as I understand it, back in the fall. Why are we just hearing about it now? And will it be settled before she were to go to the Olympics?
So the international body that's overseeing this case, by default, its cases are confidential. That's why we're only hearing about it now, because it leaked to the press, basically. And NBC has confirmed that information with Thomas's legal team. And the short answer is no. It is highly unlikely to affect Thomas's ability to participate in this year's Olympics, not least because she isn't registered currently with USA Swimming, the American swimming governing body. Now, whether it might affect her ability to participate in the 2028 Olympics here in LA, that remains to be seen. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate it, David.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.